Hi guys, this is day number 327 of my 365 livestream challenge, and today I will show you the next steps within our implementation stage of ERP implementation project. So, April 18, Tuesday, we still continue with April series, where every work day I'm showing you how to process, how we approach and develop and automate businesses for our clients. So in this lesson, as already mentioned, we are continuing with implementation stage. Yesterday I gave you a very quick overview of both two possible approaches here. One is ready-to-use solution, and the other one is when you build something from scratch, when we build something from scratch for our clients, some tool. And there are hybrid mixed approaches when we need to build something, at the same time we'll reuse some other licenses, and then we'll somehow connect these tools together. Today I will focus on ready-to-use solution. We will cover it completely. It will be just high level, of course, for 3 minutes live stream. That's all I can do. But both of these approaches are pretty custom and will highly depend on the on your specific project requirements, on the tools we picked during the research solutions on discovery phase. But anyway, let's quickly give you insights from this stage, how we do that. So when it's ready-to-use solution, okay, during the research solutions stage in discovery phase, we decided to pick some existing licenses, and sometimes our agency is like partnering and contributing, and certified providers with more than 20 different software applications. That might be like, you can see like HowTo ERP for smaller and mid-sized businesses that don't need to have some custom tools, too big customizations. Then we have for those companies that need some intranet, we usually use Plon CMS. We are co-contributors here. Then if that's a laboratory, we need some LIMS, we will use Bika LIMS. If it's laboratory, we need ELN, we will use Gmotion or similar, or we'll develop something from scratch as we did it before. And we have many more tools and add-ons and software systems that we cooperate with, and our license provider, official license providers of these software systems. And depending on the situation, we'll pick one of them or couple of them, and the first step would be basically to set up it all without need for developers. Yes, so we set up the stage environment, demo environment, then we do everything business analyst can do without programmer yet. According to the gap analysis, to the requirements we collected from the discovery phase, we will set up and all the modules, all the departments, warehouses, quality control, delivery, manufacturing, purchases, sales order, sales department, packaging, everything without a developer yet. But then when we see developer when there are some needs that are not met by the software itself, by the license itself, we will come to developers with business analysts and experts with some requirements, with some specifications, and ask them to do some customizations for us. This is the second stage. And when let me show you. This is the diagram, the step-by-step process, how HowTo, for example, recommends implementing project. It works pretty well for smaller projects. So you can see like just 5 days for gap analyze, 5 days for proof of concept, and then we do the development. So usually smaller projects. Sometimes you need to spend a couple of weeks or even a couple of months just to set it up, HowTo for your business, even before you start talking to developers yet. And then they do this in parallel. Usually they suggest this to do. Again, it will depend on the project size. If it's mid-size to big company, usually we do data imports later. Now we just do the customization, which will take a couple weeks or sometimes months on its own. So we do just the developments and data import and data test training, deployment, all these steps. As I'm showing on my diagram, we call it onboarding stage. So first of all, we will do implementation, all the developments. We make sure that the functionality is there, that's what our client employees are happy with, and only then we start with the data migration, which is of course task for the developers, and then product action setup, and then training, so that employees can train on a ready-to-use close to the production data. So this is the process we suggest, and usually we don't do data imports and developments at the same time, like Odoo suggests, for example. But again, it's just high level suggestion. It will. Sorry guys for the noise. I'm in cafe now. Some coffee, beans being mixed, and yeah. So it's just the high level encouragement from the Odoo guys, and usually when you start your project, you see whether it's applicable, or maybe you need to come up with some other unique way you will do that project with your client. Also, basically, this is all I wanted to cover. These are huge things. Sometimes these two steps may take months, or sometimes even 1-2 years in development, but it's just high-level review of the principles, and this is kind of high-level roadmap that's suggested by Odoo. So that's all from me for a ready-to-use solution as a part of implementation stage of our ERP How-To live stream series. Tomorrow I will do again real just high-level overview in a couple of minutes how we approach custom build solution. Why only a couple of minutes? Because I already reviewed that and told you how we do the things when we build something from scratch, when it's software, when it's SaaS. A couple of months ago on my software startup workshop live stream series. So I will just review that process. We'll show a couple spreadsheets, couple planning phases, how we do that from the inside. So stay tuned. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments regarding today's live stream, please leave it below this live stream. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, and remember, people need your software.